Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we're checking out Motionless in White, thoughts and prayers requested by you guys through the website linked in the description. This was sent to me by someone who had sent me Starset and found that I was not a huge Starset fan and said, maybe I'll like this. So I'm imagining this is going to be Starset adjacent in style. That's just the assumption I'm making based on the context, but I have no idea. I don't know Motionless in White's thoughts and prayers. I like a lot of alt-rock and nu metal and things in the realm of where Starset operates, so if it's a similar band, then it's likely that I'll like it. Starset's one of the few in that niche that I don't like, because they never have payoff in their songs. But let's see what this is. It might be nothing like what I'm expecting. If you want to see the uncensored version of this song, you should have already watched the video and listened to the song before you clicked on this reaction, but if you haven't, it's linked in the description. Go check it out and then come back. These guys look familiar, so I think I've probably heard these guys before. Just they look familiar. Like that lead singer. I'm gonna search myself, see have I reacted to these guys. My memory is crap, and you guys have me react to a lot of stuff. So let's find out. I have reacted to Meltdown. What am I watching now? Thoughts and Prayers. And Corpse Nation. All right, so I've heard these guys before. I knew I recognized that face. I don't remember what I thought about them, but I've reacted to them. Not this song, but yeah, that face looked familiar. That wild tattoo art too. All right, so we've heard these guys before. So far, I like what I'm hearing. Fuck! Yeah! They're real angry. Okay, this is not really Starset adjacent. This is a very different style of music. It's heavy is about the only similarity. Starset sometimes dabbles in heavy, usually in having like metal drum patterns, but not much else. This is, I think this is a, hold on, let me listen to the drum pattern. So, yeah, this would fall into some form of metal. There's elements of the drum pattern that you can make an argument for more of a hard rock than metal, but it's at double time BPM enough that this is going to be closer to some form of metal. Which classification of metal do you want to give it? I'm not going to try. Everyone always argues over which type of metal to do it. This is a harder form of metal, very scream heavy. I don't know if we're going to get any singing. I like a good balance in my music between sung and screamed. Don't scream at me the whole time. And if you're in a harder genre, don't sing at me the whole time. Every genre should have like lulls and crescendos if I'm going to enjoy it personally. So if I'm in a operatic song, right, very different genre, there should be moments where the voice is low and subdued so that the moments when the voice goes super high and big, it has more impact. With bands that like to scream, I kind of want the same thing. I want you to have moments where you're quiet and singing so that the moments that you scream have impact. Otherwise, you know, if it's climax all the time, you know, I'm not about that. You know, give me a little foreplay. Make the climax worth it. So I've heard this kind of a style before, maybe from them, and I know from plenty of other bands, where you kind of flip the script. The verses are the screams and the chorus is the slowdown. It's an odd style. There's nothing like wrong with it. But I usually don't revisit songs like this too often. I had a lot of friends in college who were really into this kind of music, where it's like the verses are, and then you get the chorus, you know, some sort of emo kind of vocals like what we're getting here. And, you know, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I would say, I keep bringing up Starset because the person who requested this mentioned Starset. You know, I think what Starset does is closer to just incorrect, like a poor representation of the genres that they're in. Whereas this, I wouldn't say it's incorrect. They're doing a style that's acceptable and makes sense to do. It's just not my personal taste. Definitely hearing a bit of Marilyn Manson vibes and some of the and some of the ways they're doing the vocal inflection. I mean, even the look, you got a little bit of that influence there. Trying to think. Early, I heard a little bit of System of a Down in there too. Just trying to kind of pick out this band's influences. There's things lyrically that feel adjacent to Korn, but the big thing that's missing to make it feel more like Korn is I'm not hearing enough of a heavy bass presence. Like the bass in the instrumental doesn't seem very dominant at this point, but I'll keep an ear out for it. I didn't know they had another guy doing growls with the guy doing the screams and sings. All right. Here's our break or bridge or whatever. I mean, we're only halfway through the song. If it's to be believed that this song is actually going to go for 4 minutes, it could just be a video outro. So, I guess, I mean, I feel like this would be where you'd put in a bridge, but it's so early, this might be closer to just a musical break or an alternate pre-chorus or just a alternate verse.
You know the dead can't hear you. The holy well is dry. So when you face the truth, open your fucking eyes.
Definitely the stuff for the edgy kids. My brother was and is one of the edgy kids, you know, musically anyway. I've always been a weird kid, but not quite into the edgelord stuff myself. Dabbled in it, mostly ironically. And so, you know, if I'm in the right mood, we all get in an edgelord mood probably at some point. Closer to edgelord I get is going to be, you know, some of the bands I mentioned earlier, System of a Down and Korn, and, you know, a lot of their stuff is more political or poetic rather than really edgy. But I guess it depends on who you ask.
You fabricate a scratch. Preaching to fill your pockets. What's your client's counterfeit?
I mean, this song is political. Is why I said, you know, it depends on who you ask. What's the difference between edgy and political? This song, from what I'm gathering, has political messaging. I'd have to listen to it again to make sure I'm not misinferring the lyrics. It feels like a political message, but it's just done in like a really, really edgy way. But again, some people would consider how System of a Down did it to be really edgy. So I think that's just more of a how do you take things? What do you consider to be edgy or try hard, and what don't you consider to be that?
So play the victim, you can't unless yourself while you have this crown of shit. Yeah!
They spent a lot of their budget on that corn syrup blood. Whatever they used for it. A lot of the times they used corn syrup for these things. That's sticky. we have a little kind of a Mike Shinoda feeling thing? There's a little rap there. What was that? What was happening there?
Won't get what you pray for. Won't get what you pray for. Won't get what you pray for.
I mean, this dude's screams are nice. Fuck! Like, there's a lot to like here. It's not something I would revisit, but it's not something that makes me upset. Oh, nice spiral. Like, a lot of what Starset does, I keep bringing them up again because the person who requested this mentioned Starset. A lot of what they do, like, makes me annoyed and upset. Like, missed opportunities. This doesn't make sense. This makes sense. They might not be in my personal taste bracket. It's not something I put on a playlist or listen to, but at least I get it. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is appropriate for what you're trying to do. Good job. So there you go. Motionless in White's Thoughts and Prayers. If you're into this style of music, then this song's gonna hit for you, I would imagine. It's a very good representation of the genre niches that they're trying to do. So, yay! Until we explore again, I'll see you next time.